Morning, guys. Um, Answering video questions, Facebook questions, Facebook friend questions, more like it. One of the recent questions that I did have was on sex and improvisation and penetration and all that jazz. So the question, to put it plainly, was: Can you go for it all night? Can you play tennis all night? Can you have sex all night? And the answer is yes. Libido dependent, frustration dependent, yes. There are gonna be challenges, particularly if you have spastic cerebral palsy like I do. Uh, Positioning, it can be a bit of a challenge, but you also have to warn your prospective partner that trying for penetration on the first night may be a challenge and it may be a breeze depending on what positions you find yourselves in. But yes, you can enjoy sex for an extended period of time if you need to and want to. Just find the right partner that's prepared to work with you in terms of the condoms and contraception, not only to prevent sexually transmitted diseases, but also to prevent from having the reproductive rights debate. That's where I'm gonna leave that one. Um, in terms of things like role reversal, um, LGBTQ stuff, the same thing applies again, but you might want to, as the person with the more severe disability, if you were somebody able-bodied, if you are male, for example, you might want to have her on top of you and penetrate like that and just enjoy that. And you can ejaculate multiple times. It's no sin in that. It just shows enjoyment of your partner. That connection is there. But also don't focus too much on penetration. You can still have intimacy with no penetration, body to body, skin to skin. All of that kind of things still happen. Um, on things like urination, and I know I'm just using to allow the breath to come to my body. But on things like urination, be prepared around that, because if you have difficulty transferring, difficulty walking quickly, you may not make it to the bathroom on time. So I would incorporate using a urinal bottle, a bin, a bedpan for the ladies, a bucket, a bin from the hotel room. And just be careful around the bed. Accidents do happen. You do urinate on the bed around ejaculation. Some of us guys do, but and girls, I'm told, but you don't want to do that too often, because particularly if you're using an Airbnb or hotel room where you're living with conservative relatives who don't understand the adult version of cerebral palsy, you don't want to be chastised for something that could insult your dignity, or you don't want to be blackballed at certain establishments. But yes, certainly you can have sex all night. You can enjoy it, you can, but take your time. Penetration might not happen on the first night, but I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. Subscribe, comment, like. Oh, on that, the one thing that I remember now is that when it comes to using bucket or kitchen jugs for ladies, you can easily just sort of use the side of the bed as a leaning post if you're spastic diplegic, or if you can just slide down on the back side and balance yourself off the edge of the bed, just so long as the urine is caught in the bucket. Um, and use the bed as a frame or leaning post. For the gents, lay on your side so that the urine runs down in the downhill effect, so that everything kind of goes that way, as I'm demonstrating now. For the ladies, if you are even more comfortable, you can stay on the bed, tilt the jug slightly up, and allow the urine to fill in. it works best if you use a catheter in this situation as well. They are not that painful to insert. You just move gently. And also in that situation, get a male catheter. But that's where I'm gonna leave it. Not everybody can use catheters, but you can position yourself in different ways to catch your urine.